What's going on there, guys? It's your boy Newbie. This is episode 27. We're going to be talking Moon Knight books you should be investing in right now. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, notification bell. And as always, please make sure you guys go check out my Instagram at Newbie Comics. Alright guys, so like I said at the beginning of the show, we're going to be talking about Moon Knight, a character a lot of people are kind of sleeping on right now, which makes it even better for people to pick up keys. Alright guys, let's get started. The first book on the list is Spectacular Spider-Man 22. This, I believe, is a good book to pick up. You can't go wrong with $3 to $8. This is the first time Spider-Man and Moon Knight fight. It's the battle, their first one. So again, you guys know where things are going with covers and events and things like that. This would be a nice one to grab, especially at $3 to $8. You can't really go wrong in that price range. Sticking with battles, the next book on the list is Daredevil's first time and his first go at Moon Knight. This is Moon Knight number 13. Again, like I just said, Daredevil and Moon Knight, their first battle. Charlie Cox is supposedly bringing in his Daredevil. I think he's being cast and things like that. Who knows? He did a really good job. He might show up. You never know. It could make this book go a little bit higher. But again, guys, this book's ranging anywhere between $3 and $10. All right. The next book on the list is a book that Mr. Hyper Combo Comics always says I butcher, but it is Moon Knight number 14, the first appearance of Stained Glass Scarlet. Now, at the beginning of the summer, back in June, July, somewhere around there, a lot of people are hopping on this train. I think a 9.6, 9.8 was getting you somewhere around the $160 to $200 range. I think that's really crazy, but it happened. This character, I do believe, is going to show up in the show sometime. I do think more so Black Spectre, but I could also see them just having Stained Glass Scarlet being one of the bigger baddies and things like that. So be on the lookout for this one, especially if you can get it cheap. Sidekick time. Batman's got Robin. Iron Man's got War Machine. Tom's got Jerry. I've got Key Issues. When we talk about sidekicks, you can't go without talking about Midnight. Who? Midnight. This is Mark Spector's sidekick. He shows up in Moon Knight number 4. Definitely a book you can get very cheap. Here's the plot twist with this. He is his sidekick who turns into an enemy. That's huge. That's plot twist. That's all that. This book rings you in at $3. You can't go wrong with that at all. So make sure you guys stay on the lookout for that one. You can definitely find this one in back bins. We're going to go Mark Spector, Moon Knight 35. This is the first appearance of Randall Spector. Who? This is his brother. For those of you that didn't know, Mark Spector does have a brother. Could be something, could be nothing. But again, a book that you can get in the dollar bins for $2 to $3. Can't go wrong with that. Next book on the list, though, I will advise you to pick up. This is Mark Spector, Moon Knight number 36. It's the next issue. Funny how that works. Why? Because Randall Spector turns into Shadow Knight. You guys know how I feel about characters that show up and then they turn into what they're going to be. Shadow Knight is a definite buy, especially for like $5 to $8. You can't go wrong with this one. Again, we definitely have the opportunity to see this character show up. Mark Spector's brother, Shadow Knight, it all makes sense to me. Alright, now we're going to get into some heavy books right here. A lot of people are picking this one up, but it's Marvel Spotlight. Wow. Marvel Spotlight 28. It always confuses me because Marvel Previews 28 is also a yellow book, but Marvel Spotlight 28 is his first solo series. Again, a lot of people have been picking this one up because of that fact. However, I will say there is probably another book you should probably grab instead of this one. This one, however, is the first appearance of Marlene, his love interest. We're going to see Marlene. I just don't think Marlene is going to go crazy or do anything big. So for me, I'm probably going to get this next book, Moon Knight 1. I own it. I try to pick it up whenever I can. I've told people to pick it up. Me personally, I love the way this one looks. I love the purple. Just a better cover than that Marvel Spotlight 28. Also, it kind of goes good with that Iron Man 1, Submariner 1, when you can't afford that Werewolf by Night 32, Tales of Suspense 39, and Fantastic Four number 4, right? These are the actual number ones. This is also the origin of Moon Knight, and It's got that first appearance of Bushman. So again, just another book I think, me personally, I would rather get than that number 28. Next book on the list is Manifest Destiny 2099 number 1. Wow, a little long. White cover. It's not the greatest cover, it just says 2099. But this is also two important things here. It's the origin of Fantastic Four 2099, and it's the first appearance of the female Moon Knight 2099. Again, with the 2099 stuff, we're far out from that, but I mean, Spider-Man was already introduced, or confirmed anyway, with all this this, that, you never know what scenarios could play out. Again, another book you could probably pick up for $5. An origin and a first appearance, not bad. All right, guys, before I give you this last book on the list, don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, notification bell, and go and check me out on Instagram at Newbie Comics. All right, guys, so this next book I'm super pumped to talk about because I've been talking about it for a few weeks. It's a book I've been specking on for a long time. I brought it up in our spec shows. I talked about it. I usually tell people to pick this up. Why? 1, the price. 2, there's 13 first appearances in total, if you think about it, if you actually read who's in it. 3rd, you're not going to find this on any app. So this is a first for those of you that haven't checked me out on my spec show. Moon Knight Annual number 1. What? Moon Knight Annual number 1. This has, like I said, 13 first appearances. This has got all the Moon Knights. What do I mean by all? Well, we have Gunslinger. He dies in this one, so it's just a one and done. But you have Viking, Metropolitan, Future, Pirate, Torian, Gangster, and Patriot. You also have Silver Glutch or Glitch. I don't know how to pronounce that word. You also have a few things to do with Kang. So you have Kang's Fortress. You see it for the first time. You see Kang's City for the first time. You also see Kang's reality and things like that. So not major things, but again, first time we do see this stuff. And again, with all those Moon Knights, I think that's what's going to hit on this book. Going back to the price. The book costs like $7 to $10 on eBay, guys. That's it. For all those appearances, $7 to $10. Can't go wrong with that. Again, this isn't on the app, so I don't know if you'll be able to find that information, but definitely a book I would be on the lookout for. All right, guys, as always, I thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys episode 27.